Waterman is a film that captures the story of a legendary swimmer, trailblazer, and surfer, Isaac. And Chet are here to tell us about this award-winning film about the amazing, pioneering Duke. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you for having us.
We are so excited to talk with you. Okay, what motivated you to share with the world the life of Duke? Isaac, let's
I mean, for me, this kicks off with my uncle. If you've been to Waikiki in Oahu, there's the statue of Duke on the beach. My uncle made that. And so,
your uncle did that?
Yeah, so it's kind of there was a connection there, and as my career, I did like music videos for Imagine Dragons and things, and as my career started moving, he had suggested it. And so and really every producer, every person involved in this has how they got involved. They're all good stories, but for me, that's where it kicked, because then it ended up in a lot of hands and eventually got to the producers we landed on, and here we are. But yet, because I'm Polynesian and I got the connection, and my uncle really, means a lot to me, that's kind of what really got it moving.
Yeah. I get that. That's a good reason. Was there an overall feeling you wanted to bring to the movie, Isaac?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Duke was very, very honest about the message he wanted to give as he went throughout the world. And you're going to learn a lot about Duke with this thing.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know, but I guess the best way first to introduce Duke is I believe he's just as important to American athletics as anybody. But how many American athletes do you know of have statues in 3 different countries? And that's probably the best way to start it off. And when Duke would do all these things, what was most important to him was that we learned aloha. That we understood what aloha was and how important it is in our lives, and really how it can change the world, because with Duke it did.
It did. He did change the world.
Yeah.
And Chet, walk me through the story of getting an A-lister like Jason Momoa as the narrator of Waterman. That's a big deal.
Well, it was not easy. He's hard to get to.
Kind of busy.
And yeah, we really took the channel of family. So he went through his cousins back on the island who are in the film, Brian Kealana and Dwayne DeSoto. And then fortunately we had great producers with Sidewinder Films, David Ulick and Dr. Stephen Ungerleider. We were in the middle of COVID, and they allowed us to go up to Canada and quarantine for 14 days to have a 2-hour session with Jason.
Wow.
But he was a gem.
I've heard he is such a nice gentleman.
Great guy.
It's like hanging with a cousin. So
it's like family, right?
Well, especially with the Pollys. Pollys, like we tend to see each other as family wherever we go. At least that's how I was raised. You see another Polly, you're like, oh, cousin. So that's what it is, and that's what it was with Jason. And just making a movie with a cool guy. Yeah.
Just nice, good people. Where did you guys film, really quick, Chet?
We shot most of everything in Hawaii on the island of Oahu. But we also shot a reenactment here in Salt Lake City for Pittsburgh.
Cool. Love it.
Look out for the pool, Cottonwood.
Of course, yes.
Look out for the pool. That's your pool.
So. Oh, good. I went to Cottonwood.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
there we go.
Pool.
I love it. What were you surprised about filming? Were you surprised anything about Duke that you learned?
Oh, geez. There's so many things as a problem. I think one of the funny ones I think about is the first time he ever swam in a race, he broke a world record by 4 seconds. But 21 years later, he was faster than he was when he was 21. So that's one of those wild things you learn about Duke. You're like, holy cow, this guy really was amazing. But he was one of the first great American Olympians. He taught the world to surf. When you look at life-saving and lifeguards across California,
pioneer. Yeah.
That's Duke's, the start of all that.
It's absolutely him. Well, and you guys are going to be at the film festival, which is sold out. Dang it, we can't go to that, but that's good for you guys. But when can we see this? When can the public see this?
April 8th. We're going to be in theaters here in Salt Lake City. So you can actually get tickets now. The tickets are listed at any Megaplex theater.
Amazing. April 8th. Look for Waterman out. You guys definitely want to check this out. Chet and Isaac, great to see you. Congrats on the film.
Thanks for having us.